Good morning, everyone. I wanted to show you the latest scrapper pick that I got yesterday. I got a call that I had a couple of bikes and a mower to pick up. So I retrieved these yesterday, and I'm going to look them over right now. I got one push mower and two bicycles and a leaf blower. So I'll start off with the mower. It's got a brand name I don't recognize. I've never had one of these before. A Meijer or a Meijer. I thought it might have been a Canadian brand. But I looked it up. It's a grocery store chain in Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and they go down into Louisville, Kentucky. It's just a regional grocery chain. Anyway, the production date on this one is April of 1979. So it's been around a while. I had checked the oil. The oil was barely touching the dipstick, so I added some oil to it. Noticed it has an aftermarket spark plug on it, so that could be the issue. They weren't getting any spark and put a new plug on it. I went ahead and loosened up the air cleaner cover to see the condition of the air cleaner. And so this may be the issue right here. Looks to be nasty. This could be the original air filter. It was probably suffocating, not getting any air. How could it, with every vein blocked with dirt? So, first order of business is a new air filter. Check the blade. Blade's pretty rough as well. The end of that should be square, so there's a lot of wear there on the end of the blade. So a new blade's in order. New air filter. So let me go ahead and see if this will fire off. I've got some carb cleaner here. I'm going to give it a little squirt of carb cleaner and see what it'll do. All the cables are intact for the front wheel drive, and the safety brake cable all function. I gave $20 for it since it was a complete unit. So I gave it a couple of squirts of carb cleaner. Let's see what'll happen. So nothing happened, apparently. Something seems to be loose. The whole recoil assembly's loose. There's a bolt missing here in the front. And that one actually broke off due to vibration, with only one holding it. The whole recoil assembly broke off. So that's your issue right here. This whole thing was flopping around when I went to start it. So I have a backup recoil assembly. I'll have to put it on and see what I can do to get it started. So pulling on the full cord, this whole thing jumps up and down. So that could be what it was. This tin breaking right here. That whole thing's lifting off. So that's a problem. I think that's the main problem, more so than that caked up air filter. So I'll show you the two bikes I got. They're in very good condition. They look like they've been in a garage for a while. It's a lot of dust on them. I'll hose them down. They got a lot of dust, but otherwise in great condition. Tires are holding air. This girl's bike, and then the Huffy, same thing. Frame's got a lot of dust on it, probably in the back of a garage, unused. Both have great tread patterning and no rust. So I think these will go rather quickly. They're complete bikes. No cable issues. So the gentleman I visited yesterday, I always seem to get stuff that's in decent condition. He must pick up from the better part of town. Nothing seems to be destroyed or rusty or run over by a Mack truck. It's all decent stuff that needs minor attention, or in these cases, no attention at all. I'll just put a little air in the tires and maybe oil the chains. And this was the last part of the deal. A Redmax blower. I've fixed a few of these 2-cycle blowers this summer. They don't seem to be very good sellers. It's not a necessity. In other words, a push mower is more of a requirement. This is just something to do if you want to really make your yard look nice. Most people just cut the grass and put the push mower away. They don't break out a blower or weed eater. Those are all extra steps that most people don't take. So I'll see what the story is with this one. It's got a dealer name on it. Preferred turf. So, how do the hoses look? Hoses look like they're intact. Maybe I'll try fresh fuel and see what it'll do. May end up cleaning the carburetor and see if that'll cure it. I don't think there's any fuel in it right now. See what the air filter looks like. Not too bad. A little bit of dirt right here at the top, but the filter is starting to disintegrate. It's all dry rotted. So maybe a new filter in the end. never worked on a Redmax. I'll have to see who makes this. It could be a knockoff brand for an Echo, or maybe a Husqvarna. I'm not sure who makes Redmax. Here's the nameplate. Let's see what this says. See, made in 1995. It's a Komatsu, made in Japan. 22.5 cc. Zenoah Komatsu Redmax. Anyway, I'll mess with this one. So that was my recent pick. Couple of bicycles and a Meijer brand 22-inch cut briggs-stratton with a 6 horsepower Quantum. An oldie but goodie. It's got the plastic wrap-around tank that they had a recall on. This plastic would crack and leak fuel. They were taking these fuel tanks back on the Quantums. Anyway, continue to have a nice day, and thanks for watching.